hopefully this is better for you guys. Alright, what's up everybody, how you doing? We've got an interesting ass Goobus Ditto here. Battle of the Mods, Diesel versus Fate. Fate, somebody that hasn't played Smite in, or you know, hadn't been playing Smite for quite a little bit. Along with Megalope, the last contender that we saw here. A lot of people have been actually like, having a little bit of like a resurgence of interest in Smite because of the Nshadow Mountain, dude. It's pretty funny. Fate not doing poorly here against against Diesel in the start. That's really unfortunate that he got his beads there. I don't think he needed the beads by any means. It's only a level 1 wrap that was coming out at him, and the damage was pretty much already done. It didn't seem as though there was any need for that beads. It was kind of more of a panic, and that's going to hurt him for certain. Diesel, however, actually doesn't pick up beads. He goes in for Sanctuary, which means that if Diesel or if Fate hits the correct, the correctly timed wrap, he will be able to get a large amount of damage off on Diesel before that Aegis, can come into play. But as you can see, Diesel going straight for the Pythags. Very strong build right now. The Pythags rush. It has always been, favored by a lot of players. I think mostly originating in EU. Okay. You know what? I don't know. If he was doing that so that he can go and get a buff, I think that'd be fine. But he loses the buff and his ult now for doing that. So instead, he should have just let Diesel outpush him so that he could clear the buff and dip. Now, so that he could clear the buff while Diesel does the red buff. Instead, he used his ult so that he could go back. And yeah, that doesn't really, yeah. Oh shit, so sorry you guys. God damn it, I have the wrong fucking capture screen on. My bad. So yeah, now this build with the Pythag start is even stronger because Pythags actually got buffed. Oh, that was swift. That just goes to show Diesel's, mechanical prowess there. Just instantly recognizing that Fate has stepped out of position. His beads were down. He said, there you go, man. You're done. Right away. It's not as though Anubis has any escape for that. So, once he's wrapped, if he doesn't have an active up, you better be, better pray to God. That's all. Just pray. I don't know. I was going to say pray to God that your opponent, no, you just got to pray, man. And as you can see, the Pythags actually were opted into for Fate here right off the bat as well. But it was after a Soulstone. And that's all the difference, obviously. He didn't have that that early life steal and that little bit more early control that tier 2 Pythags gave to Fate, to Diesel originally. Sorry, there's 2 Anubises. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. A swing and a miss. A lot of damage coming out. Oh, really good turn by Fate, actually. That's so unfortunate that he wasn't able to continue that. He's gonna look for something here. I don't know what he's looking for. He's trying to scout out Diesel's escape and then hope that blue buff's up, but it's not. So this is actually gonna give Diesel the opportunity to get started on this wave, lifesteal off of it, get himself back up to full, and now Diesel is actually in a favorable position here, especially because his ult has just come back up. Fate's gotta be really careful. He's looking for the wrap. He gets it. Beats. Oh, that was nasty. That was really unfortunate for Fate that he, or not unfortunate. It's just, yeah, it's just awkward. That was awkward. He went for the beads. He wasn't sure if he needed to beads or not. He finally did beads, and then instead of walking away, he decided, I'm going to try to turn this fight and see if I can pile in some more of my own damage in. But of course, did not work out in his favor. Yeah, this kind of a matchup right now, any sort of mirror match against a very competent opponent, very difficult to come back from at this stage of the game. Oh, good response again by Fate. I gotta say, like, he's really making some interesting decisions here, and the times that he's deciding to go back in with this ult are good. It's just the other times that he's contested Diesel's ultimate that really haven't worked out for him yet. Force the back while this red's up means Diesel gets it for free, and that Python is just doing so much. He's gonna get him to full, I think. If he uses one, it might eventually, but instead he's just gonna try to prove me wrong. And as you see, Diesel goes straight into this, what's most likely gonna be a Warlock's. Oh, miss on the 2 there, and Fate is gonna be out free unless Diesel can find something. No. Good job by Fate. I don't know what he's doing though. Why did he put it, where was he going? What was over there, dude? I would love to know. Did he see something that we didn't? Was there something? No, man. I don't know. He wanted to get in that one little zone so badly. I guess that's just where he felt he would be able to comfortably receive the next creep wave. I don't know. He was very determined to get him killed. Reaching for something, I'm just not sure what. So Warlock's finished here already for Diesel, and that's going to be extremely tough to fight into now for Fate, because he's so far behind in gold. 1,700 gold lead for Diesel, that by the time he gets his Warlocks online, Diesel's already going to have it at least like 25 sacks. So, oh, don't let him get that. Oh my god. I wonder why Diesel kept using his 1 there instead of trying to use his 3 after it was out of range. Those are weird. Oh, another time Diesel's gotten the beads of Fate though, without his ultimate actually being up. So now the ultimate is up, and Fate assumed that it was up before. If he finds another wrap, he will be done skis. Well, he just tried to wrap the creeps. Nah, he thought Diesel was gonna run that way, but he didn't. Diesel's just kind of been getting the upper hand on Fate in each of these engagements here. His footsies have been a little bit more spot on. Really good attempt by Fate to put his 3 under Diesel as he ulted, but of course that difference in build there and that difference in experience is going to be all that matters, as well as of course who ulted first. That being in favor of Diesel, just there's no way that Fate was going to be able to come back there. Oh yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. It's really tough going up. Like I said, Fate is not someone that has been, practicing Smite like every single day, like or at least near every day, like someone like Diesel does, and plays it. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Diesel hasn't been playing it as much apparently lately. At least as much as he had. Oh shit! See, that was a cute turn. He almost actually made it. Oh, he's trying to meme on him. Don't let him. Okay, but what I meant to say is that Fate never really put in those heavy hours to try to get somewhere towards the top. Once you're determined to do that, and you're really determined to improve, it's quite a different it's quite a different experience you have in Smite. It doesn't matter how many countless hours you could have poured into Smite. It's all about your mentality while playing and the opportunities given to you. The opportunities that you make for yourself, rather. So it's it's interesting because I'd like to see who has more actual time played in Smite here. Someone bring up the charts. Meggy, bring up the charts. But yeah, like I said, this is Fate. Recently coming back into Smite, the sort of resurgence of Fate, and Diesel, while he's been on a little bit of a hiatus, this is still just another day at the office for him. He's used to this tournament setting. He's used to winning, or at least coming second in pretty much all of these tournaments. thought Fate didn't see him there. Well, that was really weird because it didn't look like it hit him at all. Rip. At least he lived. Both players, or not both players, Diesel getting a little bit antsy, just trying to, you know, force something under the Phoenix. Same thing I'd be doing at this point as well. It's about to have the Obsidian Shard done here, and that's going to give him a lot more, you know, Phoenix poke potential. He did actually go Pestilence instead of Bulwark here, which is really weird to me, because, I mean, usually it's, you know, in the very early game against healers, you want to go it. And, of course, Pythags is a huge investment in lifesteal here, so it's definitely a good choice. It's just, it's interesting. I didn't think that that we'd see that over Bulwark in this, you know, in this spot as the 4th item. Diesel has 146. Wait, no. Diesel has 1,462 hours, and Fate has 1,032. Oh wow, so you got a whole 430 over him. All right, all right. Thank you for the charts, my man, Brett. My man. No, they don't, Sving. I was actually just talking about that. That's curtains. You gotta see an F6 after that. If not, Fate is like the biggest trooper I've ever seen. Even Diesel, he's done at this point. He just wants to take that Phoenix down. He will actually be able to get it though. His creep wave is here, and Fate's down for another 8 seconds. And down it will go. As Diesel picks it up, very commanding fashion here. He's going straight into a rod. Actually, interesting to see that Diesel went Shoes of the Magi instead of Shoes of Focus. Even after the buff and even after the fact that this is a mirror, you know? So that's weird. I wonder if he would have done that if he wasn't in, you know, in a position of being, what was he, like 2-0 at the time when he actually picked these boots up. Because it kind of seems like he just wants to like snowball, but then at the same time he went Warlock, so maybe that would have been his, you know, because this is a try hard item here, so maybe that would have been his boot of choice regardless. You know what bugs me, you guys? I'm gonna be a stickler here, but it's Shoes of the Magi and like Warrior Tabby. Like it's supposed to be 2 boots that you put on your feet. Why don't they just put 2 boots in the picture, man? You know, just put it behind it. Oh, okay, the Aegis has been picked up by Fate. He's juking around, and he's gonna live this one unless he does that strange thing that he always seems to do. I'm telling you, dude, he walks over to the right side. He's got some sort of death wish. but he made it this time. It's like something's calling to him. Fate, go to the right. Hold on, you're alive. But go to the right, bro. Oh shit, Diesel does not give a fuck about that ultimate. Just straight up walking through it. That Bulwark doing a lot for Fate at this point. Fate really trying to just at least take a life from Diesel here. Both of these guys play Smash, actually, and it's just like, you always want to take a stock, you know? You never want to go out the 4 stock. But the thing about Smite that is so different from Smash, of course, when you're thinking about, like, you know, degrees of how hard you've beaten someone in a game, is it's very difficult after being down 0-6 to take, you know, to kill someone, because they're up so much more experience than you, so much more gold. You know, there's a whole different level of lead that you have in this game, unlike something like Smash or any other fighting game where, you know, it's straight up, you know, it's just your character, you know, and there's, you know, a health advantage, but there's no there's no external factors like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That should be it. That's probably going to be F6. There we go. Fate, I gotta give it to, I gotta credit to him. Like I said, he really wanted to stick it out there and try to make something happen. Said whether it was just one kill, unfortunately, just not really possible to be able to come back through there and make something like that happen after being so far behind. His build was okay. Like I said, it was awkward. You don't really want to rush the Pythags if you're going the Soulstone. If you're gonna go that route, just go straight for the full boots, in my opinion, instead. As he started out the Soulstone and he went straight into Pythags, then the boot. Instead, I'd say just go Soulstone into the full boots if you've already committed to the Soulstone. If you're not going to go that tier 2 Pythags into straight Pythags build. So yeah, definitely that was a little bit awkward, but right off the bat there, Diesel just took, seized every opportunity that was given to him, and he didn't let go of that game from that first blood onward. So it's just such a difficult position to be in, and I think honestly Fate, like I said, he had a couple of clutch turnarounds there that really could have amounted to something had it not already been a lost cause so early on in that game. So really good stuff. Diesel advances. Fate, thank you so much for playing, man.